When we look in our immediate neighborhood, I don't see any options for him.
That's part of the reason it's if you don't get into one of the select your own high schools.
I hate that man.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember him.
Terrible man.
I believe in my heart that this is the best school in the nation.
Oh, wait,
Today
Dr.
it's harder to
Muhammad!
get into Whitney Young than it is into Harvard.
It's harder to get into Whitney than Harvard.
I didn't know that.
Really small chance that you will get in. So much hope lost if you get 1B. The margin of error is this thin.
I'm just like, ugh. The first day here, you have to hit the ground running.
Oh my god, that was
It's so extremely
crazy.
competitive.
She left high school. Yeah, sorry. We were often on national
Where will
TV.
you be attending school?
You are going to be kicked out of Whitney Young if you don't do what we ask you to do.
I think that returning to school is probably the best option.
I think it's possible you might be fooling yourself on that.
I don't remember that.
You starting to turn blue?
You weren't there?
Well, yeah. What? Oh, I love her!
Oh my god.
Oh, that's when,
On the south side of Chicago,
That's when
where
he
I
died.
live, there is a lot of violence. A lot of my friends became pregnant at a young age. You need to put it into motion. Education is definitely my ticket out.
Mine's here.
We're hoping that will be an acceptance letter.
Moment of truth.
Coming to Whitney Young opened so many doors for me.
Here at Whitney Young, it's cool, don't you understand? It's cool to be in ballet.
It's a competition to do well.
You all have the opportunity to actually make the difference happen.
I love.
I want this to be the year.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Goodness, when Dr. Kenner was like, if you don't do well, you will be kicked out of this school. And I was just really like, that's true. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think that was like true, but like I know a lot of people that dropped out. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, I couldn't deal with it. It was like so much pressure. And I don't think I was like completely conscious of the fact that pressure was coming from the school, because to me it was coming from me.
oh my gosh, yeah.
To me it was my problem
Yeah.
for not being able to like meet everyone's expectations.
And like when you're surrounded by all of these people, like
Yeah.
that like push you, like that are all pushed in the same way. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe the problem is with me.
Exactly. Because it seemed like everyone else had endless energy
Yeah.
to achieve and to
Yeah.
do better each time.
Yeah.
And I felt like my energy was lagging compared to theirs. I was just consistently like comparing myself to others and being like, where am I? Blah blah, you know. I think that when you tell people that in Chicago, people all of a sudden have like this image of you like,
Yeah.
whoa, right? Because I remember when I transferred schools and I went to Ogden, which is like a much smaller school that like nobody knows about, but it's like 10 blocks away. It's like everybody's like, wow, you went to Whitney Young? Why would you ever come here? Like,
Oh wow.
right? And it's like this whole image. So it those people and that image of me that they had didn't pressure me, but it gave me a certain advantage
Yeah.
socially.
Yeah.
And academically, because people like believed that I was capable of things.
I really was like involved in so many clubs. Like my first 2 years of high school, and like it was the way I made so many friends, and like having all of that and also trying to do schoolwork, it just was not working out for me. It just did not work out for me very well. I was just so overwhelmed so constantly, and even when I dropped like some of that stuff, like the last 2 years of school, it was still like constant crisis, like I'm not doing enough.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not doing what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
And like looking back and like graduating, like my grades are fine. I like ended up like with a lot of like things worked out fine, but like when it was happening,
you felt like nothing was enough.
Nothing was enough. Yeah, I would literally like be in the bathroom like having panic attacks over school, and then like like why did I need to feel that way? Like just going about my life like.
Yeah, I feel you. Like, I would have panic attacks while I was in class.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
just like looking at everything I had to do, I was like, just like so overwhelmed.
I like to be private. I like to go to the bathroom, lock the stall, and just cry as my chest is constricting.
It's like heaving.
I did like know a lot of people who were dealing with mental health stuff like while they were in school, and like what I was trying to say, like if you're going to be pushing children like this, like you should also like have this space so that like they can express their grief over it, and like there is pushback that comes from like breaking kids like this. I mean, kids do break like this.
It just kind of felt like do or die all the time when you were in that kind of environment. And I like you said, like I don't disagree with children being challenged, but I just don't understand why the whole city couldn't be challenged, you know? Like why you getting into this high school was seen as a defining factor for your success for your entire life. Like, and like I know plenty of kids from like the school that I transferred to that now go to the University of Chicago and feel so validated by that because they didn't get into selective enrollment schools. And it's just so crazy how like even now, like at work, when people ask me where I went to high school and I say Whitney Young, like it means something, and it's just like not.
It really does.
It's not right because it literally separates the city into parts and then sets a bunch of students back and a bunch of students forward, but not really. It's really all fake. But it's like this traumatizing experience for everybody. So it's like no one wins and everyone loses.